First thing, right? First off, before I start off, I want to say I'm glad for the experience. You know what I mean? Crazy enough, I'm glad for the experience, right? But one thing I'm not happy about is that it brought back up how I'm gonna die. You know what I mean? And for the fact that everything came through, I know now how I'm gonna die. And that's scary. Okay. I gotta face my fears and stuff, man. Um, there's no problem so on. With proper meditation, if the life of Christ is parallel to the life that we are living, I know I could have this cup pass before me and so on. When the time of all right. So one thing I want to say real quick, man. Um, targeted individual. That's how I should have started off. Targeted individual. If you have a problem, and I mean, um, 99.9% of the times you're gonna know how to handle it and so on. Like I had information online to write DOJ and stuff. My mistake is I give it to the state trooper. You know what I mean? Not knowing that like there's an agency above them that is gonna stop it from getting to DOJ. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. Like the process was intercepted because they probably were like, we want to we want to do our own work before it gets to DOJ. But what happened is they got to DOJ before me. You know what I mean? It's kind of like two kids quarreling at lunch time, and I mean at the lunch break, and the first person to run and tell the teacher about the other person is gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. Like they ran to DOJ before me, even though I had my letter already written and so on. Um, and they made it look like I was a problem. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody gonna get in trouble for it because this have to remain secret. You know what I mean? It's a whole secret. The whole process is secret. It's a secret lifestyle, a secret operation. You know what I mean? If somebody get punished and so on, I won't know about it. But the walkaway is I gotta get rid of my cars. You know what I mean? Um, because how it's written up online, because you got to do your own homework and stuff, right? How it's written up online, the COINTEL program when it applies to me is I'm it's for like maintaining social and political order. So I'm changing the social order. I'm changing the social structure, the dynamics of car lights of New York State New York State traffic laws. You know what I mean? Um, but it's a setup. This was a setup, man, because first weekend nobody wanted to talk to me. Okay, so I went to Fort Drum. Okay, Fort Drum told me it's legal and so on. Okay, I did give me a ticket. I went to the court now. The court showed it out, and they had a bright idea because, hey, technically, it falls under a social order. But let's do this right. Like they couldn't plant drugs on me and stuff. So what they do, they baited me with the Blue Lives Matter flags and stuff, so I could sound hateful. You know what I mean? I could sound like I hate cops, and I knew that. I knew that. That's why I didn't want to put anything that I hate cops and so on. You know what I mean? Because I know they was baiting me. I literally could see it. You know what? Let's wind back. I know they was trying to bait me from the time they're trying to rub me off the road. Man, like I am sick with it, man. You know what I mean? When they was trying to run me off the road, they was trying to like take me to Walmart so I could get out my car. They would pull off, have the cops come there and stuff, be like, Mr. Torp, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? We trying to. They'll give me commands, and I'll be out of at a time I would have been disobedient to the commands. Think about what would have happened. I would have gotten a beat down, right, or arrested, right, and that's it right there. Boom. I had no other choice now to take my car lights off because they would have probably put me on some kind of community service. Like, so would that be parole, probation? You know what I mean? So at that point, man, I would have been on this. They slick, yo. They wanted me to violate some kind of law so that so I didn't violate nothing. So what they started to do is try to bait me and stuff with Blue Lives Matter flag, and it worked because I thought it was racism. I thought the cops was racist and stuff, especially when the guy called me nigger rich and stuff. Man, they were sick. They were sick, yo. They baited me to make me look like I was a social disorder to them. It backfired on me because when I came to Philly and stuff, you know what I mean, it continued. It's still going on. I just want to get food tonight and stuff, and there's guys with bikes and cars with one light, and but today I found for the first time why it's doing it. It says like I had a in the back of my mind too. I was like I keep saying to myself like I'm changing the way I live. It gotta be. They think I'm trying to change the way I like. Immigrants are changing the way I like. Because I will see little hints and stuff on television and stuff like. And then I was remembering Eric in the basement telling me like how um, African Americans are rebellious and this that. So I kind of saw myself like, well maybe. And think about it. Eric was driving my car. Eric drove my car the night when the cops fell. And I mean it's like, I don't know, man. Everybody becomes hateful except when it's time for them. Sorry, Eric is white also. You know what I mean? They baked me good, man. It worked. It worked. It worked really, really well.